was good to come out of New York yesterday with the tape, and
Did you actually videotape the Jets coaches?
but yeah, we were doing plenty of it. Maybe they were doing it too. I don't know. You'd have to do that on a week-to-week basis. Maybe not.
Why do you have to cheat to beat the Jets?
Well, we got plenty of things we got to work on. Yeah, I think that's obvious. As we go through the tape, it'll be even more obvious.
How exactly do you use the spy tape to cheat against the Jets?
But ultimately, it's getting the right people on the field for the call, and sometimes if you're trying to match up with them, understanding who they have out there, which sometimes isn't totally clear as to what grouping they have out there. And then depending on whether you're trying to substitute a group or whether you're just trying to substitute a player for a player and not a whole group, then sometimes there could be a little miscommunication on that. So, there's a number of things involved there, and it's something we need to tighten up on.
Is it also true that Brady has a spy camera and recorder in his helmet?
Well, they're not game tested yet. We haven't game tested them.
Why would Brady also need to be cheating?
One guy's got an equipment problem, then you're out of the whole thing, and that's, I don't think that's usually where you want to be. So, somebody's got to back it up anyway. Okay. All right, thank you.
Isn't this against NFL rules?
I think you have general guidelines on everything, but, I don't think there's necessarily a hard and fast rule.
But there are NFL rules against cheating.
It's hard to have a hard and fast rule and be right every time. You can have a rule, but I don't think you're going to be right every time.
NFL rules state, page 105 of the Game Operations Manual, no video recording devices of any kind are permitted to be in use in the coach's booth, on the field, or in the locker room during the game. It later says, all video shooting locations must be enclosed on all sides with the roof overhead. A memo from Ray Anderson, NFL head of operations, to head coaches and GMs on September 6, 2006 said, videotaping of any type, including but not limited to taping of an opponent's offensive or defensive signals, is prohibited on the sidelines, in the coach's booth, in the locker room, or at any other locations accessible to club staff members during the game.
If you want to have a hard and fast rule, you can have it. I don't think it's necessarily the best one to have, but I'm sure that there are some people that have it clear cut like that, and that's fine. That's the way they want to do it.
Do you realize how stupid it is to say that there are no rules, when there are, in fact, rules against cheating?
I don't know how smart it is. I think it would be dumb to...
Coach Belicheat, what about the rumor that Jets head coach Eric Manginius heard what sounded like gunfire outside the Jets locker room during halftime?
I thought there was a chance he might be in, so we took a shot at it.
Are you kidding me? You fired a gun at the Jets head coach?
That's what I said. I said,
What were you thinking?
well, it doesn't really matter what I'm thinking,
You were so desperate to beat the Jets, you took a shot at Manginius?
I always do it. I'm saying all the coaching decisions are the best ones, but you do what you think's in the best interest of your team.
You know he knows Tony Soprano. Are you afraid of Tony taking a shot at you?
I certainly wouldn't.
So if you're not afraid of Tony Soprano, does that mean you had him whacked in that diner?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Unbelievable. So without the espionage and assassination attempt, who would have won the game?
Again, the Jets.
So who is the better team?
Again, the Jets.
So who do you wish you were the coach of?
Again, the Jets. That's how I would answer every question.
You wouldn't last half a day as the Jets coach. Forget about it.